What's going on, guys? Gemini here, and today I'm bringing you the next chapter in my one tip for every Pokemon series, and that's going to be part one of all-rounders. So because there's like a few all-rounders, I'm breaking into three parts with 4 Pokemon in each, just to kind of make it even, make the videos not too long. Yeah, you might also notice I actually finally got a proper microphone, so the audio quality hopefully is going to go straight up through the roof. Hopefully it's really good. It's going to be better than this little thingy on the side here. But yeah, so hopefully this can help you out, and hopefully I can help improve your all-rounder gameplay. I will preface though, a lot of these, like some of these, I'm not the strongest with, so I know the idea of things, but my demonstrations might be not the best sometimes. But I'm trying just to bring you the tips. I'm not saying that I'm a professional in every single Pokemon game. Anyways, before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. It helps me out, and I really appreciate that. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so first up on the Pokemon for this list is going to be Charizard, and this tip is not going to be so much how you can improve your gameplay, it's just kind of more to stop you from making a mistake, basically. I see a lot of people running like Muscle Band or Rapid Fire Scarf with Charizard sometimes, or even like X Attack, and the increased attack damage, that works, but you can't increase your basic attack speed. So for example, if I just try and attack this dummy thing right here, you can see the speed at which I'm attacking, right? Now if I pop my X attack, the damage increases, but the actual attack speed, the speed at which I'm attacking him, it doesn't change at all. So if you're trying to increase your attack speed with Charizard, maybe try and do something else, because those items aren't giving you as much value as other items. Like, for example, right now, using like Energy Amp is really awesome on Charizard. Definitely try that out. Using attack weight, that works great. Increasing your attack weakness policy or something. But Muscle Band, Rapid Fire Scarf, you're not going to use as much value as you would for probably, say, some other items in the game. So yeah, try out some other items, see how they feel, and you might notice that your Charizard gameplay definitely improves a heap. Next up, I got Machamp, and my tip for Machamp is going to be similar to a lot of other Pokemon, and some of the ones I've already covered, and other ones that I will be covering in other series, and that's using your eject button. I mean, and in Machamp's particular case, the eject button is a fantastic item to be using to help reposition with your Unite move. For example, what can happen? You can pop your Unite move, and say you're gonna be, see how that was like gonna miss, and I just helped get in better positioning when I popped my Unite move. I love that automatically move. But so you can just basically be like, okay, and just reposition on the fly. You can even reposition halfway through, for example. So say you wanted to get someone who's low health and then get someone else who's low health, you can actually reposition halfway through your Unite move, or at any time really, and just do extra damage basically. So try out using eject button with the Unite move, combo it in. Even like if they're really far away, you can actually just eject button in and just get closer to them, or in any way, shape or form. Like eject button is just like an amazing repositioning tool that works with so many Unite moves in this game. So you're really just not taking advantage of it completely if you're not using it in combination with some moves. So I didn't want to do a repetitive tip, basically 2 Pokemon in a row, because the tip for Garchomp for me probably would have also been comboing your Dragon Rush Dragon Claw combo with eject button. But while you can do that, and like I'm not going to showcase it because it's like duplicating the same thing again in a row, might get a bit boring. I thought I'd take a step back and actually just kind of show you that you can actually do the Dragon Rush Dragon Claw combo, and also kind of explain why it's a combo and why you should use them together. So with Dragon Rush, you can't go through walls. Well, you can, sorry, the Pokemon with you doesn't go through walls. So, I'm just going to turn off move cooldowns. When you're using it, and like you'll say you're close, you'll go through the wall, and they're just left behind. Not doing anything. But if you combo with Dragon Claw, you can actually pick them up and drag them through the wall with you. So if I go, and I was actually too far away to go through the wall there, but I took him through the wall. Let me just show you up close with this thing. So like that. attack him, please. Thank you. So you can basically get up close. I mistimed that one. As you can tell, I'm not the best Garchomp. I still need to get better personally with Garchomp, but and this is something like, you know, work practice. But there, so you can pick them up. So it's because it's so the path that actually brings them through the wall is the Dragon Claw, where it's going up, and it's bringing them up, and it's kind of, I guess, making them intangible to the wall. So when you use the Dragon Rush, you can bring the enemy through the wall with you, and it can be used in ways where you can kind of like just almost kidnap an enemy Pokemon. So for example, if you were fighting, oh geez, let's say, you know, in one of these walls, you can actually just pick someone up and take them over here, kind of. And you can just kind of, if there's more than one of them, you can kidnap them, you can take someone away from their teammate, and you can kind of put that like barrier between you guys. Or, you know, even just like for farming purposes, you can, you know, be fighting this thing, and he comes over here, come over here, dude, come over here. And he comes over here, and you just go, and you just bring her over here. And that helps keep your your boosted attacks up, and then basically you can just kind of farm a bit more efficiently. So try out the combination, and also incorporate the eject button in there as well, because as you can see, you can get crazy distance. So incorporate all of those together, practice it. Practice makes perfect, and it'll help improve your Garchomp gameplay. I'll practice it too, because I need to improve my Garchomp gameplay. Okay, so last but certainly not least, and this is a Pokemon that is in a very tragic spot in the game right now, and that's Lucario. And Lucario's in such a bad spot because Urshifu, either the Water Bear or the Single Strike, basically replaces what Lucario, either build of Lucario could do, and it does it just so much better and so much easier. So Water Bear basically replaces Extreme Speed, and your Single Strike replaces Power Up Punch. Like, it's just, yeah, it's in a very unfortunate spot in the game right now. And it's currently the lowest win rate in the game as well, thanks to all those buffs from that Sizzle got. But my tip for it, and this is for the Extreme Speed build, is basically when you're playing, you can see the little blue aura around the Pokemon, and it's on the farm as well. And you probably already know that you get those free resets, but I guess the tip here is when you're battling another like enemy Pokemon and stuff, use the farm around you. So if I've already, bang, I've used my Extreme Speed on you, the free reset, so now it's going to be, you know, on cooldown for trying to hit you again. But if I use the farm and I go bang, and then I, you know, zip through the farm every time to try and hit you, and I keep, like, look, I've still got resets, and I come around here and I go bang, and I keep going through you while getting all those resets, and then I Bone Rush with the Bone Rush Plus, of course, and bang, get more resets, and then I go again, and then go over again, and you just keep doing that on repeat, bang, 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 and yeah, you'll just be able to outplay your opponents. The really tragic thing is, though, is all this outplay is required to play Extreme Speed at a high level, whereas Water Bear doesn't really require any of that, and yet you can play it at a high level without having to be so aware, having to be so aware of your micro, having such impeccable micro gameplay to be able to play this at a high level, whereas you don't need nearly as much micro gameplay to be able to play Water Bear at a high level. That's where Lucario kind of struggles. But yeah, try this out. Try being aware of what's around you. Try using it to your advantage, and just kind of outplay your opponents. Practice it, and just try and get it all down pat, and you'll see your gameplay improve. And with that, we have the first 4 in our series, and hopefully that really helps you improve your gameplay, and hopefully you learned something. And if you did, great, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to, and like, if you didn't, honestly, like, then if you already knew all these tips or each of these tips, then please, like, drop your own tips for the Pokemon that you play. If you're a Lucario main, drop your tips. I need to improve my Lucario gameplay, so please, you might help me out, but also you might help someone else out. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye!